Good morning, children. Let's learn English grammar. As you know that we are learning parts of speech. We are studying parts of speech. Okay. We have already discussed about the three parts of speech. They are nouns, pronouns and adjectives. And now today we will learn about the verbs. Now, first of all, we will understand what is the meaning of a verb. A verb is a word used to express an action or state. Every action word is called a verb. Now a verb is word used to express an action or state. Now every action words are called verb, right? As you can see, the verbs are divided into two parts here. The action verbs or state. Here action verbs and auxiliary verb, or we can say auxiliary verb is also called helping verbs. So here verbs are divided into two parts. Action verbs. Here action verbs means the action which have done by us. It's like run, play, sing, swim, run, play, sing, swim. All these are action verbs. Okay. Now which are the auxiliary verb or helping verbs? Is, am, are, was, were, has, have, will, shall, can, may. All these are auxiliary verbs. Right? Okay. Now here action verbs. Action verbs shows the action of the subject. I run fast. I run fast. Here run is the action verb and it shows the action of the subject. Now they swim in the pond. Here swim is an action verb and it shows the action of the subject. Okay. Now auxiliary verbs means helping verbs. As we show that is, am, are, was, were, has, have, will, shall, can. All these are auxiliary verbs. Right? So here there are some examples. Now some auxiliary verbs are state the subject or indicate the situation of the sentence. Auxiliary verbs is here is, was, will. This states the subject, they state the sentence, or they can indicate the situation of the subject about the past, present and future. As in the first sentence, she is a brave girl. Here is indicates the present situation. Mahesh was a teacher. Here was indicates the past situation, and they will play cricket. Here will indicates the future situation. Now the action verbs also can be the regular verbs and irregular verbs, as we already learned in the previous class, right? As action verb can be regular verb and irregular verb. Now what is regular verbs and what is irregular verbs? Now these verbs divided into three parts. As basic means root verb, past form and past participle. The verbs are divided into three parts as basic form, past form and past participle. Here what is the regular verb? Here you can see the watch is the basic verb, right? Now here what is the past form of watch? Watched. Here ed is added in this basic form. And what is the past participle of watch? Again the past participle of watch is also watched. Here is also ed is added. So when the main verb, now d or ed is added in past and past participle form, it is called regular verbs. Both the forms, past and past participle, both the forms are same. When we add d or ed in the basic form to make past and past participle, it is called regular verbs. Let's see the another example is like play. Played, played. Simply added ed in both the forms. Okay. Now what is an irregular verbs? Now here are irregular verbs. I have written these, you can see here, irregular verbs, right? Now what is the basic form? Sing. What is the past of form of sing? Sang. And what is the past participle of sing? Sung. Sing, sang, sung. Both the forms past and past participle are different. D or ed is not added into them, right? Both the forms are different with their different spellings, right? Sing, sang, sung. So they are called the irregular verbs. Now next is transitive verbs and intransitive verbs. Now what is transitive verb? So transitive verb is the verb which requires an object. Transitive verb requires an object. It's like here you can see the example, I want a chocolate. Here want is a verb. I want. But what I want? A chocolate. This is an object and this is a verb, right? So the verb which requires an object, it is called transitive verb. Okay. Now see the second question. It is transitive, right? Now the sun shines. The sun shines. Here shines is verb. This verb does not require an object. The sun shines where? In the sky, right? It does not require any object. So it is called an intransitive sentence. Now what is transitive sentence? The verb which requires an object is called transitive verb, and the verb which does not require an object is called intransitive verbs. Okay. Now today we learned about which type of verbs? Action verbs, auxiliary verbs, some regular and irregular verbs, some transitive and intransitive verbs, right? Okay. Now we will continue with this subject in the next session. Thank you. And you have to note down all the kinds of verbs in your notebook.